clean block shot instead of shooting foul, and we'll see free throws coming up right here. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Miami.
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Clarkson kicks to Whiteside. Here's T. That three off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Levine passes to Wiggins. Stolen by Winslow. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. The shot's good from T.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Levine dishes to Wiggins. Wiggins drawn the double team. Towns kicks to Levine. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. There's Winslow, finished off the break.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Levine passes to Wiggins. Shot to stop the run, and Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Jenkins checked in. Heat also with the sub. Monte Ellis, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. Screen by Jones. Intercepted. Lets it go from 11. And good. At the English that time as it falls. The Heat leading by 15. T the pass to Whiteside. Screen by Jones. It's Ellis on the wing. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And that one's good. Wiggins.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and field.
Here's T. Kicks it out to Jones. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Izzo, the pass to Levine. He feeds it to Towns. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. First free throw is good. And drops them both.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Miami.
You know, it's tough to put your finger around the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Shot quality and better overall shooting.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
Most definitely. I mean, even though you see opponents outside of your conference only twice a year, you still don't want to have that feeling of being swept.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for T. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
He kicks to Jones. Towns with the steal. Here's Levine. He dishes it to Towns. Shoots from 14. His shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd tonight. But we saw a team that was just ready to do battle in this arena. They clearly wanted this road win.
Crystal clearly. They came in here determined to steal this game, Greg. Their effort level, I thought, was outstanding, and they just took care of business.
Here's T. Off the mark. And so Miami takes this one by a big...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present Freak.
This play tonight, Ernie, was finally a bright spot for them because, you know, they had a very rough stretch of games. It's been a while since their last win, and he was not content on playing a supporting role and letting them lose enough.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew,
You must be frustrated with all those mistakes out there tonight. What are you going to do to try to limit those next time out?
I just got to be better, man. It's unacceptable how many times I turn the ball over. Unacceptable. I'm disappointed in myself, and I'm sure my teammates are disappointed in me too. So if anything, I got to make this up to them. They deserve better.
Looking at the stat line, you took a lot of threes tonight. Any particular reason for that?
Yeah. Reason being is that they were giving me open looks and I took them. It's pretty simple. Anyone else would have done the same. That's it.
With just having joined this team, are you having any trouble developing chemistry with your new teammates?
No, I wouldn't say that at all. It takes time to adjust to a new team, and that's no different here. I've already gotten to know a lot of these guys pretty well, and I feel like it's going to be a great fit for me. So I hope that answers you guys' question.
on their way right now. And guys, the fans always enjoy hearing stories from your playing days. Let's talk teammates. Shaq, who were your favorite guys to play with over the years?
You know, everyone loves the Shaq, and Shaq has 4 rings, but I'm saying it here.
They all love
real
the Shaq.
life. Yeah, everybody loves Shaq.
Okay.
I'm sexy, handsome, and qualified. That's what Shaq stands
I
for.
think my question was, who were your favorite teammates?
Let me finish, Ernie. Let me finish. I'm quick to say, hey, I got 4 rings, but I could
You
not,
are quick to say that.
could not do without Brian.
Utah, where the Jazz are looking to take one from an Eastern Conference opponent here at the Energy Solutions Arena. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. So the opening lineup for the Heat, T is in at the point. Jones is out there with Whiteside. Then it's Winslow, and it's Nash in at the shooting guard.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Burks' shot is good. Jazz on D. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Now here's Hayward following the miss by Terrence Jones. For the 3, and it's Gordon Hayward with the 3. Hayward's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. T, Burke covering. 3-pointer. No good from T. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, the head coach for the Jazz gave me a few moments to catch up with him. They managed to get a win in their last contest against this squad, but he's far from complacent, fellas. He said, we know we're facing a dynamite offense. We were fortunate to get a win last time around, but we need to approach this game with the same discipline and attention to detail. This is a game where everyone has to devour that scouting report and try to minimize our mistakes. Kevin?
Great, thank you, Doris. So a little bit worried about containing the opposing offense today.
There was a lot to be worried about. I mean, they're not an easy opponent to face because of that offense.
That's exactly right. I mean, they have to be on their game defensively if they're going to keep pace in this one.
Miami with the ball, following the shot by Alec Burks. Again, the miss by the Heat.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
Good work defensively by Whiteside. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Passes it to T. Kicks to Winslow. Good ball movement here by Miami. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the basket good. T's got 5.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now, here's Burks. Last time, 14 points for him. Here's Gobert. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Gobert, the screen. Here's Burks. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And great effort on the boards, and what a move.
Yeah.
That was, I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him, Clark, at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around, over, or through you to get to the pump.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
Nurkic to Nurkic. There's the pick. He feeds it to Burke. And Whiteside sends it back to the paint. Here's Gobert. Now here comes Nash leading the break. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
Now here's Burke, guarded closely. Gobert, and it's Miami with the rebound. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from three.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. I mean, when you shoot like that from outside, it really makes winning on the road a lot easier.
Now Burke following the three-point attempt by Freak. And Nurkic gets it to go.
Lovely dish by Columbus's own Trey Burke.
Group in for the Heat. Hayward's checked in for the Jazz. And then for Miami, Jones checked in for Whiteside. Winslow comes in for Nick Stauskas. And T subbed in for Monte Ellis. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. T in at point guard. He's out there with Jordan Clarkson. Jones is out there with Winslow. And it's Samuel in at the 4. And here are the Heat now, following the bucket by the Jazz. In the corner, it's Clarkson. T, the pass to Winslow. The Heat need to get a shot off. No good from T.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
Now Gobert following the three-point attempt by Freak.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Timberwolves played just phenomenally. He ended with 29 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. This was a big win for him and his team as they snap a losing streak with that win, guys.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
The Heat making a switch here. Nash is checked in. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Inside. It's stolen by Gobert. Moore with it. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Nurkic a screen on Nash. Moore with it. Guarded now by Nash. Screen by Nurkic. And it's Moore penetrating. And it's Miami with the rebound. T's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Pass to Jones. Good ball movement here by the Heat. T. Burke covering. Rebound, Gordon Hayward.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the blooper.
Burke kicks to Moore. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing,
now
fellas.
We've got a moment
Spacing.
To see how the Jazz are doing ranking-wise, Kevin. I mean, they're a top 10 team in points off turnovers.
And they play at a nice tempo. I mean, you see their fast break points per game. Not the quickest team in the league, but they are opportunistic. And you lag getting back, they'll make you pay.
The Heat trail by 5. T. Burke covering. Looking to get back on track here. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Eric Spoelstra was going over with his team in that last huddle. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through T. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Burke's with it. Now guarded by Winslow. Burke kicks to Gobert. And it's blocked. Now here comes Nash, leading the break. Here's T. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. T's got the game tied up here for Miami.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
And stolen by Burke. Now, here's Burks. He's covered by Whiteside. Screen by Nurkic. More. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Jazz.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And the other thing they've done well is they've run the shooters off their sweet spots. They've really closed out well and forced them to put the basketball on the floor.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
So the defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Now here's Burke. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And that one's good.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. T, the pass to Whiteside. T, Burke covering. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Miami shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And he can't get the first one. And the first half comes to a close.
Well, the offense has obviously been a struggle. What do you think you can do better to make up ground on them?
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
Take a look at what T's been doing. He's got 10 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Burke's the off guard with Hayward at the 3. Then there's Burke, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Nurkic in at the power forward position. That's the group right now for Utah. Knocks it down from the wing. Good shot from T. T's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Miami. Burke kicks to Nurkic. He dishes it to Burks. Pass to Burke. The feed to Hayward. To the wing right side. Shoots. They get the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. There's the dish to Jones. And there's the pass to T. 5 to shoot. Back to Jones. And he bangs it home with one hand.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he fixed the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
It's stolen by Jones. Here's Nash. T, the pass to Whiteside. Heat moving the ball around. It's Nash with the drive. Can't hit from in close.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Burke dishes to Gobert. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Burke's got 3 assists now in this one. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's T.
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really,
good try.
In a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, you do. And boy, did ever on that play.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And the Jazz making a change here. Moore's checked in. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
You know what? You're right. Neither side has been able to hang on to the lead for any kind of time at all.
Yeah, and that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
And the jam by Whiteside.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics, because this game is still yet to be determined.
Here's Moore. The Heat getting the bucket. Feeds it to Gobert. And Utah again with the bucket.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Whiteside, the pass to T. Dishes it to Nash. Out to the right wing. Passes to T. Off the pick.
Whoa! Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
For Utah, they have come up empty at the line so far in 3 attempts. That free throw, no good. Utah trailing here. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. On the court for the Heat, T. He's in at point guard. He's out there with Jordan Clarkson. Winslow is out there with Jones. And it's Samuel in at the 4 spot. Just 4 to shoot. 3-pointer, Hayward. It's rebounded by T. T's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. They set the pick. Passes it to Clarkson. From the arc. The shot misses on the 3-ball here. What's here, guys? The scoring break for the Heat.
Decisive drives down the lane.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Utah. Nash comes in for Jordan Clarkson. Utah leading. And the rebound goes to Nash. Nash has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. Now, here's Burke, guarded closely.
At this point, Greg, it's almost impossible to separate these teams. I think this one's going to be close all the way.
Now, here's Whiteside. Nash. Brooks pulls it in.
After being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
The first one falls. Nurkic checked in for the Jazz. And he makes both free throws. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Burke dishes to Nurkic. Hayward outside. Gobert the pass to Burke. Gobert the screen. Shot clock at 5. That one goes. T's got 5 points now this quarter.
There's been some slippage defensively here in the second half, Kevin. I mean, I'm not sure if their legs are going or what, but they've given up some easy baskets here.
Burke can't get it to go.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And that one's good. And that's now 6 points for Nash.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Here's Hayward. Sweet little floater.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
The Heat leading by 5. Whiteside kicks to Winslow. Right side a screen. Now here's Winslow. Defended by Hayward, and he gets it to go. And that's 10 points now in the game for Hassan Whiteside.
You know, with all the shots they've knocked down here in the second half, their field goal percentage has crossed the 50% mark.
Yeah, and any team will take that. Excellent in terms of their efficiency.
Brooke has some information for us, Doris.
Yes, guys, over that last break, I listened to Utah's head coach address his team. He told the squad, now is the time when we turn it on and leave them in the rear view mirror. It won't be easy, but guys, I know we can put them away. Let's see if they can deliver, Kevin.
Gobert the screen. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter of this one. 4 on the clock. Here's Burks. It's good from about 19 feet. The Heat leading by 5. Right side a screen. Pass to T.
And as you mentioned, Kevin, a tremendous leader.
The free throws go down and the lead goes up.
Utah's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. The Jazz working the ball around now. Gobert with a screen for Hayward. But they recover it. Here's Kasparov. Rebound by T.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Winslow the pass to T. Out to Nash. From deep three-point range. Cannot hit. And it's Utah the other way.
I think it's safe to say this baby's over.
Yeah, that's fairly obvious. I'd say that's a really good assumption on your part.
And Miami can just let the clock run down here.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey, y'all. Ernie Johnson here, along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal.
What happened when the game got sloppy? Introducing the Lone Ranger, Akeem Mosabi. The horses are big, the 10-gallon tracks. The hood cowboys with the 10-gallon.
Shaquille O'Neal, I'm so lucky. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Miami Heat. For Miami, they went 2-0 against this team last season, looking to continue that string of victories tonight. Somebody we're going to be keeping an eye on tonight. What a story for this guy, Hassan Whiteside. He was a journeyman, and then last season, man, just exploded back onto the NBA scene. What do you make of what you've seen of Whiteside, Shaq?
You know, Ernie, he's got incredible height and wingspan at 7 foot. He blocks a ton of shots. Gets better every year, gets better every game. He's getting more comfortable. And you can be comfortable in Miami when it's 80 degrees all the time.
Without question.
It's game time in Los Angeles. From the Staples Center, all the crowd ready to go as they look to cheer on the Lakers. The Heat log another stop on their travel schedule in today's matchup. So the opening lineup for the Heat, T, he's in at the point. Jones is out there with Whiteside. Then it's Winslow, and it's Nash in at the shooting guard. T, the pass to Jones. Clock at 6. Puts it up from 7. Misses off the right iron. Well, it was Miami winning their last game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
And you know what? Sometimes it's hard to say whether or not defensively you were on your game. But bottom line is their opponent didn't shoot it well, and you got to take some of the credit from a defensive standpoint.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, it's all about the results, right? And if you can limit open looks, sometimes you can get into an opponent's head. So even when they do spring free, they lack the confidence or at least are distracted and aren't able to knock those shots down.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
Now here's Jones after D'Angelo Russell's miss. The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
Now, here is Russell. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Indiana.
And also, he competed on the backboards. That also had a lot to do with the game.
Got a hand on it. Fast break, the Lakers. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Here's T. And a new beginning here, if you will, for Freak. Changed the front of his jersey, and he's looking to have a fresh start with his new team.
And, you know, that can be a bit of a whirlwind when you move from one team to another, Kevin, but Freak certainly has the talent to hopefully be able to work smoothly through it. He knows he's got to stay focused on the court, and he has shown the ability to do that. Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
Jones, the pass to T. The Lakers with the rebound. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And really the signature of that game was what they were able to do from a defensive standpoint, particularly on the low post.
Yeah, and they were up in the air an awful lot in that paint area, getting their hands on shots, a lot of them, but if they didn't block them or touch them, they actually changed them.
Here's Russell after the Heat pick up 2. That is good. Russell's got his second basket of the night.
No hesitation at all right there, just right up against a much bigger defender.
Man, and I love that fearlessness, that aggressive attitude. Boy, I love watching guys play with that kind of abandon and freedom, Greg. It's a beautiful thing, man.
One-on-one fast break. Good for the basket, starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
T, the pass to Nash. Jones kicks to Winslow. Six on the shot clock. Nash with no one around. Buries it from three-point range. Nash has got 5 now.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the Lakers head coach. Coach said that even though this is the first meeting of the year, he didn't expect there to be much of a feeling out period between the teams. He said, listen, we have a group of guys that can all score and do it in a hurry. I expect us to come right at them and test their defense early on. They'll definitely be on the attack, guys.
Wonderful stuff, Doris. Thanks. The early game plan centered around their offense, it sounds like.
Yeah, you know what? I think it's the right approach for this game. I mean, if they can get off to a good start offensively, everything else should come together.
Well, what happens if they don't get off to a fast start? I mean, they'll be scrambling looking for answers. We'll see if that approach works for them.
So it's Miami now. They trail by 1. Here's T, and down it goes, jamming that one home. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Now, here is Russell. He has 6, and Ibaka slams it in.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Al Russell. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. The feed to Ibaka. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
Nash dishes to Winslow, and it's blocked. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Ibaka, sinks the three-pointer. Ibaka's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Now here's Jones. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's T. No luck. And it's the Lakers the other way. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
You know, some teams just have your number, and that was the case between these two last season.
Yeah, on paper it looked like it should have been no contest, but the opposite was true.
And again, it's the Heat missing. Lakers leading by 4. Houston, the pass to Russell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
And let's take a second to recognize the rookies who have been doing a terrific job distributing the basketball this past month. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Nash. Russell with it. He's covered by Clarkson. Screened by Russell. Right wing. Here's Lukovsky. Sinks the triple. And the Lakers lead by 5.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
No doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
Zinks it. And the shot from T.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Now here's Carter Williams. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Indiana. Shots good by Ibaka.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Miami with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Pass to T. Dishes it to Whiteside. Passes it to T. Puts up a 3. The Shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Lukovsky. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. And it's a 7-point Laker lead.
Looked like he was trying to go for a degree of difficulty points on that shot.
Launches a three, and that's good for 3 points. Nice shot from T. T's got 13.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Here's Carter Williams, and it's Whiteside with the rebound. The Heat trail by 4. There's the pass to T. He dishes it to Whiteside. Whiteside, a screen on Russell. Wow, we're going to... remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
That doesn't go either for Carter Williams. T, the pass to Winslow. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4. From beyond the arc to start the game. Russell kicks to Carter Williams, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And checking out the numbers for Whiteside, this past month he's really set himself apart. 5th in rebounding, and he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. I mean, you really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there.
Lance Thomas, he's checked in for Serge Ibaka. He's off on the second. The Heat trail by 3. T, the pass to Whiteside. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Now, here is Russell. 6 points for him, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen? And Los Angeles guys shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. On the court for Miami here in the second. T, he's in at point guard. Jones is out there with Stauskas. And it's Samuel in at the 4. T, the pass to Samuel. Beyond the arc. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
And Jones sends it back. Can't hit. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Shot from 12. And Jones sends it back. Feeds to Carter Williams. Over Jones. That's good. And the Heat lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Carter Williams. Miami's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Pass to Samuel. 3-pointer. And again, Miami with the triple. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Heat?
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, they've been really active on the defensive end in terms of applying pressure and coming away with steals.
T, the pass to Jones. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Houston, the pass to Carter Williams. Here's the three. That doesn't go either for Carter Williams.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Passes it to T. Shot clock at 6. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And now it's a 9-point Heat lead.
Well, that's simply a great move there, Kevin. He dusted off the defense and got to the cup for the easy basket.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor.
Already. We are in December. Taking a look at Toronto
on the perimeter.
One record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, the Heat just way behind.
And, you know, for the Heat, they weren't part of the discussion of teams on the rise as we came into the year. And now, quite frankly, we know why. If anything, they've taken a step back.
Yeah, and that's got to be terribly discouraging for them. I mean, I know how badly they wanted to contend for a playoff spot, but it's just not happening.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Jazz really lit up the floor. He had 21 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. He seemed to be everywhere on the floor the entire time and really was the star of the show, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning. Performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Screen by Jones. It's stolen by Carter Williams, and pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Carter Williams running.
Well, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense just like that.
And Clark, the best way to get that early offense is with steals that allows you to get out in transition.
T, the pass to Samuel. They set the screen. 5 to shoot. Screen by Jones. And he sinks it from deep. Three-pointer good from T. T's got 20.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Ibaka sets the pick for Carter Williams. Pass to Ibaka. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
T. Carter Williams covering.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
They set the pick. Out left to the wing. Here's Houston. Bank shot. No good.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
T, covered by Biyombo. In the corner, Winslow with it. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Lakers trail by 8. Screen by Ibaka. Fires from deep. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
He's not going to miss many of those, if any. Not when he's got that much room.
And here's some big men who, when they get it in tight, are as close to a sure thing as we've got. Here are the top field goal percentage leaders among NBA centers and power forwards. And you look at Biyombo, you know what you're going to get from him day in and day out.
And it's one thing to be able to create high-quality shots for yourself, but you still have to finish. And there's no doubt all those guys can do both.
Yes, sir. I mean, these guys make the most of every one of their easy opportunities. Missing layups is simply not part of their routine. They're hovering around 50% for the game in three-pointers. That's pretty good, but they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
Screen by Ibaka. Russell dishes to Ibaka. Russell passes to Houston. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Nash in the corner. Right side, the pass to T. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
And that one's good. Russell.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
T, the pass to Whiteside. Now here's Winslow. He's guarded closely. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve.
And that does it for the first half of...
Well, what a great job you did, both moving the ball and passing it and scoring it. What has been the key for you to this point?
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
You know, we talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor and then make those passes on time in that first half was the key.
Boy, I tell you what, they say he's not a playmaker, but he certainly has fooled me with the way he's performing right now.
We've got Ibaka, also Biyombo out there, and it's Russell in at the point guard position. That's the Laker 5. Here's Holcomb. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Yeah, he looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that one in the officiating manual. So, clear, easy call.
Jones kicks to Winslow. And here's Nash outside. And yes, sir, that one drops. Nash has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Heat.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Screened by Russell. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Lakers trail by 12. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Holcomb, and he uses the glass on the layup. He has 6. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter.
Houston. Move the ball. Sticking too much.
T. He's guarded by Russell. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
The Lakers making a switch here. Nance is checked in. Yambo dishes to Russell. Baseline try, and he gets the jumper to drop. Russell's got 13.
Wow. Got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Oh, guys, we had to take flight to get to this game tonight, but here's a guy who simply takes flight and flies at will on the basketball court. I mean, it's pretty surreal to watch a guy who can elevate to that level. And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Winslow, the pass to T. Now the dish to Jones. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. The Heat need to get a shot off. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. For Miami, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good from Whiteside.
Take a look at what Hassan Whiteside's done. He has 8 points and 2 steals as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, Laker girls.
A moment now to see the stats for Winslow. His last 10 games, averaging 15 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
Yeah, in every way, I think he's doing a much better job, and the numbers certainly support that.
There's the pass to Houston. Uncovered. Offensive rebound. There's a good screen. He feeds it to Russell. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Well, for one, he hasn't let him down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
And here's a look at the stats for Biyombo. He's been more than solid over the last month. 4th in field goal percentage. And he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And he's such an efficient scorer. I mean, he understands the offense. He moves well without the ball. I love what he does out there offensively.
Whiteside, no good. Lakers trail by 13. Houston, the pass to Biyombo. The Lakers need to get a shot off here from the baseline. That one wide left. The Heat leading by 13 to the paint. Deflects the pass. Here's Holcomb. Right through the knee for the layup. 8 points for him.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Out to Nash. The feed to Whiteside. T. He's guarded by Russell. No good from T.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, but also give them credit for the layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the basket. He
kicks it to Whiteside. T T. He's guarded by Russell. Back to Whiteside. Fades away. That one off the back iron and out. Lakers trail by 10. Houston, the pass to Russell. From deep three-point range, but they get it back. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA scoring-wise.
We got
Number one. Third is D'Angelo Russell.
Well, both of these guys have been tremendous offensive producers for the entire season. They're just reliable point producers.
Rotate over and make your presence.
The Lakers with the ball. Nance a screen.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
They set the screen. Russell with it. Now guarded by T. Russell with a wide open look. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Russell's got 6 in the quarter.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To stop the drought. And yet the weigh-in is good that time from T. T's got 31 points.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
The drive by Russell. Pass to Houston. Russell inside. Excellent D that time from Jones. Nash left side. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Lakers trail by 12. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Nance a screen. Passes it to Houston. Back to Russell. The rebound by T. T's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Out to Nash. Unloads. And it's Russell with the rebound.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Here's Holcomb. The three-pointer is right on target. 11 points in the game.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that.
Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on him now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Russell. Again, Russell missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Here's Nash. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnover.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 17. They sent the pick. The pass to Houston. Takes the 3. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, You can mark those up for him.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Out to the right wing. Here's Houston. No good on the 3. The Heat leading by 14. Stripped away. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Freak.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. On the court for the Heat, T in at point guard. Whiteside is out there with Nash. Then it's Winslow, and it's Samuel in a power forward position. The drive by Russell. Ibaka, wide open, he fires. And it's Miami with the rebound. After this one, they're off to Denver to take on the Nuggets. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. Houston, defended by Nash. That's good. And Miami has possession.
Move the ball and stick it to
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And again, Miami with the triple.
And we're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
A floater and stolen by Russell. Releases. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
4 on the shot clock. Out to Nash. And a miss there on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
To the paint, here's Ibaka. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got assist number 8 now on the night.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's T. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just froze the defender.
Kicks it to Biyombo. Rebound by the Heat. Whiteside's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Winslow, and it's blocked by Ibaka. Lukovsky defended by Nash. Here's Russell. No good from outside.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just 1 in the first.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Poked away and stolen by Russell. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The first one falls. Well, he's making the switch here. Jones is checked in. And so Russell hits them both. The Heat leading by 19. Dishes it to Whiteside. It's stolen by Ibaka. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for your Lakers, D'Angelo Russell.
No good on the free throw.
For 2.
And he's good on the second. Miami's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far.
Move the ball.
T, he's guarded by Russell. T, the pass to Whiteside. And it's Winslow that time on the assist by Whiteside. And it's 7 points here for Justice Winslow. Russell with it. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Russell's got 11 points here in just the second half. Feeds it to Whiteside. Kicks it out to Jones. T, he's guarded by Russell. Just 5 on the clock. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his second personal foul.
Free throw, good, Whiteside.
Hassan Whiteside taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good from Whiteside. Lakers trail by 20. Houston, the pass to Russell. Ibaka outside. Back to Russell. Misses in close.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Shot clock at 5. Here's T, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the Lakers get called for the foul.
Really an extraordinary game for T. He has 9 rebounds and some big-time point production as well. He's gotten after it on the boards for them as well as in the transition game.
And I like the fact that one has really fed into the other.
Outside, Russell. There's the screen. Pass to Houston. Tries from 10. Bank shot. No good. The Heat leading by 22. T, the pass to Whiteside. Here's Nash. They get it back. And the jam by Whiteside.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound are a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And I love that the instant that steal was made, they were out in the open floor.
Ball pressure leading to the run out. Man, it doesn't get much nicer than that. That is sweet, sweet stuff.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to play.
So the new group in for the Heat. LA has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. The drive by Russell. Good. Russell's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Timeout call for the Lakers.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach as he addressed his team. He was intent on running the offense through Ibaka. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. A few late-on-the-fly adjustments as the situation gets more desperate for them. It's going to be a tough hill to climb, guys.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Pass to Winslow.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
Heat moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Jones kicks to Winslow. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Assisted by Terrence Jones.
Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark, what you know about Sade? Smooth operator, but I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
Russell, no luck.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give them any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And so Jones nails both of them. And Los Angeles guys shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. There's 1:26 left in the fourth. The drive by Russell. The shot no good. Excellent D that time from T.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Heat.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And it'll mark their fourth win on the year. Actually, their fifth win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a two-game season series. But I think the next game will be hotly contested.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for T. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team. Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Passes to Haynes. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. The dish to Jones. And he gets it to go.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin.
Plenty of assists for you in this win tonight. Did you see something in their defense that you were able to exploit?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
The NBA season is in high gear, and we are so glad to have you here with us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. My companions are Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We'll watch the Phoenix Suns in this one as they go up against the Miami Heat. For the Heat, the season hasn't gone as smoothly for them as I'm sure they hoped it would. The good news is we still have a good chunk of it left to play, but if they're going to make a run, they better do it soon. Well, the Suns have players who can really get out and run. They can wow you in a number of ways, and they'll have a chance to see that all tonight. Shaq, who on that Phoenix side are you watching?
Well, Eric Bledsoe is still the most fun player to watch. With his size and strength, they play well. You know, a lot of people question all their guards, but with Golden State winning it with all the guards, maybe people will start to believe in Phoenix that having 6, 7, 8 guards can get you to the playoffs.
Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside, Doris Burke.
Here we go.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. So here is Miami's starting group. T, he's in at point guard. Whiteside is out there with Terrence Jones. Then it's Ellis, and it's Winslow in at the small forward. And the basket by Lillard.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
T, covered by Lillard. T, the pass to Whiteside. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Now here's Lillard. Here's the floater. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. So here's Burks, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Pass to Ellis. T, covered by Lillard. 6 to shoot. T, 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Looking at Miami, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Nuggets in Denver.
Yeah, and the foul trouble coming down the stretch. You know, they didn't have the guys on the floor you'd like to have out there, nor could they be as aggressive on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and because of the foul trouble, they really didn't want to incur more foul trouble, so they backed off and became passive, and that's no way to play defense.
And he can't hit the second. The drive by Ellis. Pass to Jones. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Here's Lillard, and he converts the layup. Lillard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
T, covered by Lillard. Now the pass to T. Can't get it to go.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Teardrop shot. No good from Booker. The Heat have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. That's good.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Kicks to Burks. Off the screen. It's rebounded by T.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
And so here is Miami. From downtown, and that one's good. T's got 5.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
And Lillard kicks to Burks. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, gets it to go from 18 feet away. The Heat leading by 4. T, covered by Lillard. Feeds to Whiteside. Pass to T. Lillard with the rebound.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. The Suns shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Free throw, good. Oubre.
2 shots.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And he gets it to go.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now, here's Lillard. Shoots. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Heat leading by 5. T, the pass to Winslow. And taken away by Ellis. Here's T, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And Miami has possession, following the score by Damian Lillard. T, covered by Lillard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Lillard's got 8.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. I spoke with the head coach for Phoenix. And of course, he said a big key for them will be trying to minimize Monte Ellis's impact offensively. He added, he's one of the best in the league at blowing by his defender and finishing at the rim. We've got to force him left, and then at the other end, make sure we go at him defensively and see that he expends some energy there as well. Kevin, defense not Ellis's strong suit seems like a smart plan.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Now Ellis, after the miss 3 from Damian Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. Here's T. Phoenix grabs the miss. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
All right, Phoenix, keep it going.
Let's see how the Suns have performed over the last few weeks. 7th in steals, 7th in free throw percentage. And they're in the top 3rd in the league in blocks. They're a team that really doesn't give many good looks.
And let me add a few words about all their steals. I mean, they bring that toughness and aggression defensively. You don't get to be a top 10 team in that category by accident.
Back to Jones. Kept alive. Here's T. Lets it go from deep. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Suns trail by 3. It's Knight with the drive. Bledsoe dishes to Knight. Grant outside. To the wing on the left. Burks kicks to Morris. Miami grabs the miss. T's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Three-pointer, screened by Jones, and he trains the 3. Good-looking shot there from T.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Burks sets a screen for Bledsoe. He dishes it to Burks. Knight on the wing. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat. T's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Clarkson kicks to Jones. Here's Samuel. And the Heat, another 3.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
Bledsoe passes to Morris. Again, the miss by Morris.
As a player, you always want to be able to answer back, but he just didn't have it in him that time.
Pass to T. The dish to Clarkson. Screen by Jones. Fires the 3. No good from T. Suns trail by 9. Outside Knight. Launches it. Again, the miss by Knight. Miami's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. The pass to T. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game starts off like this, Clark, there's an intimidation factor, a physicality that they brought that comes into play.
Miami leading by 9. He kicks to Whiteside. To the wing on the left. Now, here's Clarkson. Defense is right there. Here's T to the right side. From 18 feet away. The shot will not go. And Phoenix the other way now. Knight dishes to Bledsoe. That's good. Bledsoe's got his first basket of the night.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And now, your Suns.
And checking out the numbers for Whiteside, a wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. He's averaging 11 points a game, 12 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And not many players possess his kind of ability to protect the rim. I mean, you look at the block total, pretty remarkable.
Yeah, you know, we've seen drivers think they see a crease in the defense and then go for it, and then he shuts the door on them right away.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now, here's Bledsoe. He's coming off a 13-point game against Detroit.
Yeah, but Kevin, a lot of those points came at the line. I mean, he was aggressive to attack the D, not settling, and really did a good job of cashing in on those free throws.
So it's Miami now after the Suns pick up 2. And here's the fast break. Knight leading the way, and it's Miami with the rebound. T's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Clarkson passes to T. There's the triple. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And there's Knight. That's good on the assist by Bledsoe.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
Now Whiteside following the 3-point attempt by Freak. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Takes a three. Right side a screen. There's a screen. Here's T. And the release was before the buzzer. And so the first quarter is in the books. Heat out front, up 8. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
I was taught to, never let any...
I would say, Clark, we probably shouldn't expect to see Lillard starring in any reality shows about his personal life.
I think that would be accurate. I mean, Lillard is a young man who is all about taking care of his business and doing what he needs to be doing. I mean, his reality is trying to live up to the expectations for him in Portland.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Suns. Damian Lillard out there with Booker. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then there's Oubre and Skinner. Lillard attacking, and it's blocked by Whiteside. Miami leading by 11. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Stauskas, the pass to T. Trains it from beyond the arc. T's got 18 points in the game.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Morris a screen, and Booker kicks to Morris. Fires top of the key. Phoenix no good that time either.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Nash the pass to T. That one goes. Count it. T's got 20 points.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
And Booker kicks to Lillard. On offense, here are the Heat. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Whiteside the pass to T. There's the pick. Back to Whiteside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Got freed up. Nice work off the pick. Whiteside's got his second basket of the night. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Lillard is screen on Nash. Shoots from 14, and an air ball on that one. Way off. Here's Miami now. It's been 10 unanswered points. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nuggets played some outstanding basketball. He finished with 39 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
Move the ball.
Down low.
Sticking too much.
The Heat need to get a shot off. Here's Samuel. Oubre pulls it in. Ball's knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. The Suns making a switch here. Brooks is checked.
Get that.
Here's Miami now. A big stretch here going 10-2. Over to the wing. Clarkson passes to T. 6 on the shot clock. Dishes it to Winslow. Passes to T. For the 3. Can't get it. To go. So Phoenix will take it the other way. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
You had a pair of losses for them in their meetings last season. And the cold, hard truth about it, they just had a hard time beating anybody last year.
You know, Greg, those were games where you thought they could get a win. But now they need to forget about it. It's in the past, let it go, and they've got to focus on the present and try to make a better run of it this time.
Screen by Grant. Knight into the lane. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Bledsoe's got 5 now.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Stolen by Bledsoe. And now running up the court, Bledsoe pushing it up. Stolen. T. He's covered by Grant. Out left to the wing. Right wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Clarkson. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Clarkson's got his second basket. Outside Knight. Wing shot on the way, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And the team. Are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. He's going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hand.